Hi everyone, Mayor Annette Death here. I'm on Wurundjeri Wurrung country at Lions Reserve in Romsey to wrap up some of the key outcomes from the November Council meeting. Two very closely aligned items that were endorsed by Council this month included the Shire-wide skate and BMX strategy and a period of community consultation to showcase what a new Romsey skate park would look like. With the existing skate park right behind me, our location for filming today couldn't be more fitting, and I'm pleased to also be joined by our guest in this month's video. Welcome to Council's Acting Manager, Open Space and Recreation, Scott Gilchrist. Welcome, Scott. It's great to have you here today.
Thanks for having me along, Mayor Death.
So can you tell us a bit about how these upgrades came about?
Yeah, sure. So back in 2021, the Romsey Lancefield Lions group got together and got a quote for some concept designs, which was then supported by the Bendigo Bank, which then helped get the designs together. That followed on with some consultation from the Lions group back in 2022 for probably an extensive period of 12 months, where they did some surveys and they also did some drop-in sessions with some of the local community groups. And from there, they got a design done, which led us to where we are now. And as part of that process, they also were fortunate enough to receive $550,000 from state government funding.
That is wonderful news, and it sounds like genuine collaboration across our community with the Lions Club, community consultation, Bendigo Bank, state government and council. So that is just wonderful to hear.
Yeah, absolutely.
So can you tell us about where we're currently at with this project?
Yeah, sure. So at this month's council meeting, it was endorsed to go out for public consultation in the early new year. As part of that process, we're encouraging community members to have their say on that draft concept plan. And through there, we'll actually consider that feedback and help formalise that plan in particular. At the moment, there is a slight shortfall in the funds available that we've got. But we're working really closely with the Lions Group to really close that gap and make this a shovel-ready project in the near future.
Community consultation is obviously an important part of this process to get to that finalised stage of the concept design. So really encourage everybody to jump on Council's website and keep an eye out for when that community consultation will open up early next year. Could you let us know how this feeds into the broader Shire-wide skate and BMX strategy?
The Romsey Skate Park was constructed in 2001. Through the review, it was found that the current skate park was in poor to fair condition. So what we've identified through that process is that it's required in the short term as an option to be upgraded.
Great, and we've got, is it around 10 facilities across the Shire? 6 skate parks and 4 BMX tracks?
Yes, correct. Yeah, so the strategy in itself will really focus on our major townships and those growth within those areas. It sets a tone for, from an establishment point of view, from a local to a district facility. And in particular, our district facilities, we want to not only focus on getting our community members involved in that, but we really want to make sure that those facilities are, targeting the wider, broader communities, the local neighbouring councils to come along and enjoy.
What a wonderful initiative. We know how important our skate and BMX facilities are for our youth, but also for our broader community to come and enjoy these wonderful facilities across the Shire. So thank you for joining us today, Scott. Great to have you here.
Thanks for having me, Mayor Death.
In other matters endorsed this month, Council noted an update for the 5-year positive ageing plan. We endorsed a schedule of Council meeting dates for next year, and we endorsed funding adjustments for budgeted infrastructure projects as part of our regular capital works monitoring. So don't forget, you can find out more about the key matters discussed, including meeting minutes and recordings on Council's website. I'm feeling very privileged to have been re-elected Mayor for what will be the final year in our 4-year Council term. And on behalf of our new Deputy Mayor, Councillor Janet Pearce, and my other fellow councillors, we look forward to delivering even more for the community. Bye for now.